who is in charge of the Assembly. Now I'm here to introduce the Senate President of the state of New Jersey, Don DeFrancesco.
Thank you, Dean. I can't think of a better place to be than Madison, New Jersey.
Off the chair.
Speaker Haitang was right when he spoke, and it was the only way I found this podium because he projects a lot, and people are lined up for 3 blocks to see our great president. You know, some of us have been up and down the state the last few days, and people are fighting mad. They're fighting mad for George Bush. And George Bush is fighting mad because he wants to get people to the polls tomorrow because he knows he's got the momentum, and we're going to win. We're not only going to win in Madison, we're going to win in New Jersey, we're going to win in this United States. Now there's no one that has been really up and down this state more for George Bush than Senator Leanna Brown this year. She's been a tireless worker, an enthusiastic cheerleader, and she's here once again to bring home the bacon for George Bush. And what, as I'll say it again, there's no place better for George Bush, the President of the United States, to be his last visit to New Jersey before the election than Madison. Morris County is a great Republican county. Morris County is a great New Jersey county. Thank you very much. Go to the polls, get your friends out, your relatives, call everybody today.
Donnie, thank you very much. And he mentioned someone that works very hard and has been working very hard in this campaign, Senator Leanna Brown.
Welcome to Madison, New Jersey, the Rose City, and welcome to Morris County. The President, the campaign, knows where the action is. There was something going on last night at the Meadowlands. Was there any local band? Were there any local volunteers? Were there any labor unions that helped build Route 24? Were there any wonderful local officials like your mayor and council that have been working since Tuesday for this event? They didn't even let the local officials speak. They imported everyone from Hollywood. Let me tell you something.
Hey, you guys.
Hollywood doesn't run Madison. We run Madison. We have a good train system. We have a good road system. We have loads of volunteers. Because
You can't just stand up in front of everyone. Everyone's been here for 2 hours. You guys come right in and take everyone's view. We've been here since 5:30.
We want the decisions made by you on health care. We want the decisions made by you when it comes to good quality education. It took Tim Florio 6 months to build the whole blessed state up. No wonder Florio couldn't speak last night. He had to be quiet because Clinton and Florio are perfect together.
when he gets up there, though, could you not be too high at that so I can get it? I don't want my whole video to be of your sign. Okay? Like this is like...
I know, I'm trying to get my girlfriend to bring her camera here. She's way back here.
That should be the education, right?
You're right.
Someone that you're very familiar with who led this great state for 8 years and gave us the kind of prosperity that George Bush wants to give the United States.
We're going to have a victory tomorrow, which is going to be one of the most exciting victories this country's ever had. Let me just say one thing. New media, nationally,
You're attracting the police.
You said I wouldn't win, and you're wrong this time. Let me now introduce to you somebody you all know.
Yeah?
Most listened to talk show in the United States, Rush Limbaugh.
When you start throwing things at me, you're asking for trouble.
I'm not throwing things. I'm
You just
moving
threw
the
it at me.
signs. I didn't throw your sign at you. Cardboard sign. I'm
You're
going to
starting
kill you.
fights over nothing.
She just moved.
You're standing blocking the view for 1,000 people coming in.
Well, I was here at 5. What time were you here? 7:30?
You guys are Republicans or Americans or not?
I don't
You're an American.
Yeah.
They're broken front and back. They're broken.
Relax.
Thank you for your warm
on such a brisk morning. Thank you so much for showing up and being here today. This is it. This is the last day. This is where the nut-cracking time arrives. I want you to remember one thing, folks, because everybody has said that issues are what count in this campaign. If they did, and I don't believe they are, because if they did, Governor Clinton would barely be above 20% in the polls if people are listening to what he says. People think they are voting issues, but they're not. It's character that matters here.
You see it right now?
People say, let's stop all this stuff about what happened 20 years ago or 50 years ago. It's okay to ask you about Robert Bork. It's okay to ask you about Clarence Thomas. But don't dare tell us the truth or try to find the truth about the Democratic nominee. That's dirty and that's sleazy. Character doesn't matter in these things. Why isn't Senator Kennedy president?
Governor Clinton have Richard Gere, and I'll take Rush Limbaugh. May I salute Governor Tom Kaine, and there's a great nostalgia for saying, wishing they had Tom Kaine back, because they don't like the tax and spend policy of Governor Florida. My friend Dean Gallo, great congressman, and Mayor Capon, and Jeannie Littell, and a Madison High School and Chatham High School band. Now you've seen some strange reports yesterday or the day before they had Governor Clinton talking about his inaugural parade. My advice is put the parade on hold, Governor, because I am going to win this election tonight. The pundits don't matter. These national pollsters who've been all over the field, they don't matter. What Governor Clinton doesn't understand is the people in that booth tomorrow that matter. They don't want somebody who's going to expand the American government. They want somebody like me who's going to expand the American dream and make life better. You know, the choice tomorrow is based on these points. A vast difference in experience, a vast difference in philosophy, and yes, Rush is right, a vast difference in character. That matters. I guess it boils down to this when you go into the booth all across this country. Who do you trust? If there's a crisis out there, who do you trust with your family? Who do you trust with the future of the country? coming to New... I don't give a hell. I just tell the truth and they think it's it. Let me point this out. Governor Clinton has the 50th record, 50 out of 50 at the bottom in environmental initiatives. I came to this state 4 years ago and said we're going to clean up those beaches, we're going to stop ocean dumping, we're going to get a Clean Air Act. We got a good record on the environment, and Governor Clinton has the 50th in the entire country down there. When we approach the environment, we ought not to go to the extreme like Ozone Man does. So fast, he looks like the guy.
Push it back to his feet.
Going back.
Push it back to his feet.
We got to have a little more concern about the working man and the working woman in this country and still be good for the environment, and that's what we've been.
Right, right.
You know, 48 is the percentage of adults with high school diplomas, 48 in spending on corrections, 46 on teacher salaries, 45 on the overall well-being of children. Then Governor Clinton gets up and says, I will do for America what I've done for Arkansas. No way. The bad news for Governor Clinton is that there's good news for this country. We've got a long way to go. We've got to help people. But when the economy showed to be not in recession, as he's been telling the country, but growing at 2.7%, that came as bad news. Because the only way they can win is to convince the people of America that we are in decline and that the economy is awful. Yes, it needs to improve, but the worst thing we could do is put a tax and spend liberal back into that White House. This campaign, Governor Clinton said, well, I'm a different kind of Democrat, especially on the economy. He says he doesn't favor middle-class taxes. He wants investment. He's talking about government investing. Now, remember that.
What's that?
Listen to this. Here's what he said in Newsweek magazine.
Yeah.
Bill Clinton says in his exact quote, there's a lot of evidence you can sell people on tax increases if they think it's an investment.
Yeah.
Those are his own words, his own duplicity. And when he says investment, America, watch your wallet, he's talking about taxes.
Oh, what is that?
We got plenty of that message right here in New Jersey. Deja vu all over again. It's in Florida. We're going to change all that.
Jim Florida sent me a check.
Americans be singing the blues. We just can't let that happen in the United States. Governor Clinton says he's a candidate of change. What he means by that is he wants, and this is his numbers, I want to tax $150 billion more. I want $220 billion more in new spending. You talk about trickle down. That is trickle down government. Take it from you and let government spend.
Right.
We cannot do that.
No.
I would remind America what it was like the last time we had a man coming in with exactly the same approach. When Jimmy Carter left office and just before, we had inflation at 15%. We had interest rates at 21%. 21%. We had the misery index at 20, and America was then in decline till Ronald Reagan and I came along and straightened it out.
Try to get the video camera off
We are
Dad.
going to create more American jobs by selling the best product in the world, made in American products overseas. We're going to open these foreign markets. We need small business that creates the jobs, and instead of putting the money in government, how about a little tax relief for the people along Main Street? How about less taxes? Legal reform. We are suing each other too much in this country. And caring for each other too much. The slippery one do anything about it at all. They won't let him do anything about it at all. The head trial lawyer in Arkansas said he's never been for reform. And we are going to reform it so doctors can practice medicine, Little League coaches can coach, Good Samaritans along the highway can help their fellow man without fear of a crazy lawsuit. Healthcare, we've got the best plan. Make insurance available to all, but do not let the government screw around with the quality of healthcare in this country. In education, we got the new approach. Reform, more than that, it is actually revolutionizing education, bypass the powerful NEA, and let the teachers and the parents and the communities have more say in education without mandates from the federal government. One way to make all schools better is for parents to have the choice of whatever school they want, private, public, or religious. Let me be clear where I stand on that one. I support the men and women who are out there in our neighborhoods every single day trying to fight against the criminal elements. And I'm talking about the police, the local police, the state police, whoever it is. I support the police officers and not the criminals. I think of Dean Gallo here and what he's doing for the victims of crime. He's been a leader in that Congress for that, and I believe we need more sympathy for the victims of crime and a little less for the criminals themselves.
Do you want a picture?
With this new Congress,
Yeah, I'm taking, but I don't know which I'm doing right.
You know why they're going there?
You're looking through this way and you're going out that way.
For 38 years,
That's way.
So bad they can't even run a 2-bit bank. Say nothing about a tiny little post office. They're going to clean house.
Yes.
And with them will come a lot of new members of Congress. When that happens, how about this to protect us? How about protecting the taxpayers with this? A balanced budget amendment? The taxpayer checkoff, so the taxpayer has to allocate 10% of his taxes to making the Congress.
Does that mean it's out?
No, it means the flash is ready.
A line item veto of the president. I like that concept of giving the Congress back to the people and having term limits so these people don't come in credit. And now let's talk a little about character, because I really believe that the presidency is shaped by the president. No, Governor Clinton said it's not the character of the president, it is the character of the presidency. Wrong, Bill. Wrong. They are interlocked. And you have to have the trust of the people through character. You have to have the trust of the world when you are president of the United States. You know, I quoted Horace Greeley in one of the debates, and here's what he said. He said, fame, think about this now, fame is a baby.
My feet are frozen. How's yours?
Riches
How's your feet frozen?
Only character endures, and that is so true. And I think it is especially true of the presidency. It matters not just because of the plans we make, but the crises that you never see. And we simply cannot take a risk on Governor Clinton. He is wrong for America on the issues, and I believe I am better for America on character.
No, you can stay.
After me with a vengeance. And let me tell you something. I'm not the guy who invented the word slick. I did say slippery when wet. I'll stand with that. But I did not say slick. That came from the primary. That came from his own hometown newspapers. And so I am going to say, let them speak for them. I'll speak for me. I will be a better president for the young people in this country for 4 more years. of every issue. You got to look the people in the eye, call them as you see them, like the umpire. If you make a mistake, say so, and then go on about leading the American people. But Governor Clinton is the one day he's for the NAFTA agreement, the next day he's against it, one day he's for term limits, oh yes, and the debate he opposes. One day he's going to go for these taxes, and then the next day he backs away. One day he's for fuel efficiency standards and will throw a lot of auto workers out of work. The next day he backs away and he's going to study that one. And here's what he said, his own words on the Persian Gulf. I agree with the arguments the minority made, but I guess I would have voted with the majority. What kind of commander-in-chief would that be? In spite of the harassing from the media, listen, I got to get to find the ground rules on the media. I love these signs, annoy the media, re-elect Bush. Every one of you know that there has not been objectivity in the coverage. Every one of you know. Every one of you know it. And they're having their own debates, all these talking heads. Have we been fair? Well, this is the way we do it. That's the way we do it. And everyone knows that they're covering up the fact that this has been the most biased year in the history of presidential. Not as much ire on these Republican talking heads on the talk shows on Sunday as I do on the Democrats. They're all running for cover, and we are going to show them wrong. Just as we're going to show wrong. Yes. Saddam Hussein's government a couple of days ago, they said we're going to have a celebration. 500,000 people in downtown Baghdad thinking I was going to lose. And then yesterday they kind of backed away for, well, I got a message for Saddam Hussein. You're going to have to contend with me. You're going to have to do what the United Nations said. We're going to keep the pressure on you, so you take the pressure off your own people. And so here it is. Here's what's going to determine this election. Yes, it is trust, and yes, it is character, because look, we've come a long way. These kids in these bands go to bed at night without the same fear of nuclear war as their mothers and dad had. That is dramatic change. It is very but here's the problem. We still have problems out there threatening this country. Who knows where the next crisis will appear. Yeah. And imagine a dangerous situation. An American leader totally without experience, completely untested, a person who couldn't even call it right when aggression threatened the whole world. And what we see is a troubling pattern of deception, an ingrained habit of trying to lead people by misleading them. And when that crisis occurs, and you can bet it will, the entire world looks to the President of the United States of America, look to his experience, look to his determination, and they will count on his character. And I have been tested. We've managed a world change of almost biblical proportions, and our success can be measured by the headlines that were never written, the countless crises that never occurred. Let's keep a president in that Oval Office who is strong and knows to stand. I've tried very hard to stand for true family values there, respecting all different kinds and sides of the family, but standing for values like safety in the neighborhoods and teachers supporting them and discipline in the family, respect for this flag of ours, whatever it may be. I've tried to stand for that all along. And tomorrow you're going to have some decision to make, a major decision to make on who do you trust to stay in that Oval Office. Let me tell you something. I think we've got one good reason, because every time Barbara Bush holds a little child in her arms and an aged baby or reads to him, she is demonstrating compassion, and believe me, we have the best First Lady we possibly. talk about faith, but I remember that cold day up in Camp David when we had to make this terrible decision about sending the sons and daughters of New Jersey into Desert Storm, into combat. And my experience in combat, pride I felt in wearing the uniform of this country made a difference in how I made that decision. And on that cold day in Camp David, Barbara and I went to that little chapel, and yes, we prayed that I would do the right thing and that these young men and women would come home safe. And they did. And they lifted up the morale of this country. They lifted the burden off the veterans of Vietnam. They raised with pride service to country. And I'll tell you something, it was a proud moment. And the press and the media are not going to distort it. It was decent and noble. Campaign for myself, for President of the United States, or anything else. I can't tell you what this crowd means, so just take this enthusiasm and go to the polls, take your neighbor, get that local 172 mobilized. You talk about good, decent, hard-working Americans. Fantastic. Get into the polls, vote for trust and character and lifting up this country. Don't let Governor Clinton win based on the country in decline. Look, we are the United States of America. We are the envy of the world. We are one nation under God, the world leader. Don't let them forget it. Vote for George Bush.
Hey, Trish! He's going the other way. We might be better off going out and watching the limos leave.
Still stuck. I wonder if I can walk right here. Yeah. I'm not going to ask them. You're on the end. Where's my John? Where's Patricia?
She's in front of me.
Hey! Don't lose them.
Hey, let's make it to the road and watch the limos leave.
Yeah, what I want to do is I want to get Rush Limbaugh to get him to sign the book from me.
I got him on video for you, man.
I got him. The only thing you're going to see, I can't see the only picture you're going to see.
Walk forward, there he is.
I saw him. I saw him.
Where is he over here?
Let me see your mom.
Yeah. You think we can get there? Yeah, you'll get there. Where's your gallery? Hi, Dean!
Hey!
What a crowd and a half. Beautiful.
Yay!
What he say?
What a crowd and a half is beautiful.
What he say? So
What a crowd and a half is beautiful.
Here's the head of the state police, McDonald.
Is he here? Yeah.
Talking to Gallo.
Yeah.
See him?
Yeah, that short guy?
No. He's the grayish haired guy. Now he's facing the other
Okay, yeah, with the suit on.
No, he's got a regular uniform on.
His uniform?
Now he's walking with his hands in his pocket towards the car.
Who's that?
Pagano, head of the state.
Oh, yeah.
They're in there somewhere.
They're in the front here.
You won't see them though, they come out so quickly.
I just like they were like, no, it's bacon.
It was only about here.
No, they were like,
Here is the
Let's not get into
Who's here with pretty good stuff? Enthusiastic,
I do.
There's a bulletproof glass on that car.
Good choice. My daughter works for Pepsi. Good choice.
That's all I ever drank.
Yep. She went somewhere and somebody offered her Coke and she said, oh my goodness, you're kidding me.
That's true, you can tell the difference.
You can tell, yeah.
If they put me in a blind taste, I'd pass. Coke's too sweet, it's disgusting.
Yes, it is. Come on, George, let's go.
It's enough, let's go. My frozen toes.
You want to get in front?
Well, the president's my husband's boss, so he gets away with it.
Okay.
I got excellent video anyway.
Oh.
Not every day you get it.
Yeah.
I couldn't see the flags this week.
I think the last candidate I went to see was Nixon down in Somerville. This was years ago. I think. Somebody called my husband last night and said, "You want a ticket to go see him?" I said, "Oh."
Bye.
He said, I don't know if I can go.
It's fine. You want to get in front of me?
It was just for this morning. Hi, how are you?
Not yet. The door closed. After this, there should be a fire in town. The door comes down and clocks him on the head or something. So remember Madison.
He left in the town car before. We all been buffaloed.
Physical stuff going on.
A lot of stuff on it. Yeah.
Everybody's over there.
You don't have to pay. Excuse me. I did that one time when we were here and everyone heard about getting a picture. I'm not going to say
Well, sometimes they,
Persons on television where he was for a long time.
really?
Before he got there. Finally, my business was got hello. So much patience. You must be hello. That's what we're doing. Yes, everything. Oh, this is far apart.
You want to get out?
Come on down. The water's fine. The ambulance is there, but we don't want to.
Are you going up?
Thank you.
That's okay. It's okay.
Any better?
I'll tell you what's happening.
That's okay. You
Nothing.
just stay right here.
People left. What were they like?
They had enough.
That was
James Baker.
Yeah, no, really.
How nice.
They're all cheering as Jim Baker came in. I don't think it's safe.
You want to come up here?
Where are they going?
You think I could?
Sure you could. It's wide.
What? No.
There, come on, come on.
Oh, you're strong. God bless you.
Okay, hold on to the hubby there.
No, that's not my hubby.
Oh. Geez, you never met before?
Never. This is what they say, getting to know you.
Is it easy in the big car or small car?
Am I in your way for pictures?
No.
Oh, okay.
You sure?
I think it's in the big car. That's why I see every cars, but they don't have anything in
I hope I'm not a bird.
the big car must have.
Studying myself.
Okay. Look at the people over here.
Oh my God.
4 more years.
That's probably their
Better seat, ain't it?
Yes. I can see there's other people here.
I just missed that in that back part of it.
No, see, no, I heard somebody say it was Baker, but I didn't see him. Yeah.
That was nice looking man.
Is he? Well, he photographs very well.
Another girl's half up. Probably telling us a name. Oh, no, you have to go. Come on.
If you played the saxophone, maybe.
Hey, all these guys have strength in
Very long. He doesn't business one thing.
Look at them all the way up the street up there. Because his car's going to go that way. They think, I guess, because they're facing this way.
They're going up there.
Oh, I'm sure. That's crap. I'll never be able to get off of here. When we go to get off, you're going to have to push me off, okay? Yeah, just a good push.
Oh, yeah, I know the story.
So I think that years ago it used to be that there was an optional thing.
He's no dummy.
He's in there longer than he was at.
9 o'clock, you might have missed. Yeah. Just totally said, forgot to see him. Right there.
Major, all these people, and you look around, you don't even know anybody. You know this man? Who's this man?
The town bump. No.
Oh, he's from the Elks, right?
He's got 8 more stops to do today.
They're crazy. They're crazy. They're all the same. They're all going out. I don't know. They said this morning, I think, Clinton was going to 8 towns, and this is ridiculous.
He's going to start in New Jersey. He's going to
They're going to drop dead. They're all going to drop dead before they're done.
themselves.
A black trench coat, beige trench coat. Yeah, the Hooper is a New York license on. Come on, George. Something will happen. That guy over here has...
Is he in the car already?
There's 2 cars. Cars inside. There's cars inside.
There we go. He's in already. Okay, goodbye, George. Thanks for coming. Oh, don't push me. Okay. Okay. Here's those girls and fellas that are like shooters. What do they call them? Here we go.
Spoof you though, don't they?